Yo, Libra in the house. Libra in the house. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh man, I got some cool fucking videos planned for you guys this upcoming week. What's going on, everybody? Welcome in. How's everyone's week? How's everyone doing? Libra, what's the word, man? How was your week? What's cooking? I wanted to go live on Tuesday, but I was slammed. I was so slammed with work. I couldn't. What's the word, Libra? What's going on? What is the story? Welcome in, welcome in. Feel like we got to do like Tim Burton today. And the fact that like it won't be like The Nightmare Before Christmas, which wasn't even his, but they named it his because he wrote it. Like it was story by. But Tim Burton's got some good ones. Mars Attacks, Edward Scissorhands, Batman, Beetlejuice, Dark Shadows. I don't know what's gonna win. What's up, A Hayes? Welcome in. I'm watching a Clockwork in about an hour. Let's go. Yeah, Libra, it was a really busy work week in a good way. In a good way. What's up, Mr. Stevies? What's going on? Friday night movie night. What is up, guys? I missed you guys. What's going on, everybody? Send those hearts in hundreds. Let's get more people in here. Let's go. How was everybody's work week? How did everyone do this week? I had some bangers on the TT. I got some really I got some good videos coming out next week. I have this banger tomorrow coming out. What's up, Dawn? I got a banger coming out tomorrow on From Dusk Till Dawn and Salma Hayek's character, Santanico Pandemonium. Mr. Stevie's, I kept thinking I was missing the live this week. Yeah, you know what? What's up? I you know, it was I didn't want to say diluted, but like I loved going live every night. What's up, Cool C? Work wasn't too bad. Hi all, Cool C. It's been a minute. So I think like these Friday night gigs are like working really well. I was gonna try and go live on Tuesday, but I just got fucking slammed. I got I got 3 screenplays out with 3 different producers, and shit is fucking ramming and jamming. I'm so happy you all are here right now. I couldn't wait for tonight. Pierce. Watched Nolan's first film Following yesterday for the first time. Incredible. I gotta say, I haven't seen it. Cool. See, do you go live on weekends on YT? This is the weekend. So yeah, Friday night at 8 right now. Friday nights at 8 is my show. It's Michael's Movie Lounge. So Friday nights, and I feel like the fucking vibe is here. Like, I want to go live on Tuesday, and my manager's like, get me back the other one. It's cool, Dawn. There's some it was a big week. It was a very good big week in a lot of different ways. It was a good week. You know, I read tarot on my TT channel, and like, people are really digging it. They really like it, and it's like, it became like a little bit of a thing where people are like really digging it. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, Libra, I have Santanico tomorrow coming out. Um, Santanico Pandemonium. The Salma Hayek scene with Richie Gecko, really good. That comes out tomorrow. Monday, um, Tarantino. Yeah, you want to hear something, Libra? I'm so happy that you mentioned that. So I recorded a video for how like kind of fucked up Tarantino was with the foot fetish, and how he wrote that scene for himself and everything with Salma Hayek, putting her foot, and like how fucked up Richie was in the head, and like the TT wouldn't let me post it. They're like, there's words in here that it's unethical. I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, has anyone seen From Dusk Till Dawn? And so I had to re-record it in a little bit of a PG-13/R version of Santanico, and that video drops tomorrow. I got another Eyes Wide coming out next Wednesday. Monday, I have, what the fuck did I do Wednesday? I did, on Monday, I did a video on Monday, and then Friday, you guys are gonna die. You guys are gonna flip. I have a pitch for a Kardashian movie. No one log off. Everyone stay where the fuck you are. I have a pitch for a Kardashian movie, and I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you what the movie's about. You're gonna flip. But I have a movie pitch coming out next Friday on the on YouTube, on TT, on my Insta, about a pitch for a Kardashian movie, and it's fucking hysterical. You you have no idea. You have no fucking idea. I covered Tarantino this week. I have a Monday video. I don't even know what I recorded. I know that I did an Eyes Wide one for Wednesday with a heater. Hersey, what's up, dude? I just Googled what the name Nadia means, the slightly different definitions, different languages. One of them means Hope, made in the film Jim American Pie. Interesting. A Hayes. Yeah, people are really like, it's twofold for me. I love helping people. I do. I'm a sucker for helping people. But the TikTok audience is different than the YouTube audience. There's a little bit of a refinement with us, with my YouTube family, where we talk film, we talk art, we talk, you know, plot lines and themes, and there's a little more of like a fun camaraderie with what's up, Space Monkey? Dawn, same, but you're gonna love my fucking pitch. Not a fan of the Kardashians. I think what they did was tremendous. They're the most photographed family on earth. But just wait for my pitch next Friday. Hey, Hayes, thank you. Libra. Kardashians, the substance? No. Great idea, Libra, but no. I'm pitching a Kardashian movie. I'm going to give you a hint. I'm going to give you a hint. I'm going to give my YouTube movie maniacs a hint. Has anyone seen Surviving the Game with Ice-T? Has anyone seen Surviving the Game with Ice-T? One of my favorite Rutger Hauer movies. Probably like my number one Rutger Hauer movie. Okay, Dawn, at some point, go watch Surviving the Game. A Hayes, I just took a gummy. Anyone else doing oh my God, A Hayes. I'm going to be completely transparent. I've never smoked anything in my life. I've never smoked weed in my life. It was never my thing. My father, I'll tell you a quick story and then we'll get on to, I think we're going to do Tim Burton tonight, Tim Burton battle. Oh, when they were in Alaska, Hersey? I don't think it was Alaska. I'm drinking coffee. I have water. I have my Park Hopper water cup. Park days and lattes. I'm a Disney dad. What can I say? Hey, Hayes, it's not spiked, but this is actually vodka. No, I'm just kidding. I was 14 years old and everybody was like smoking weed in I think it was like in middle school. And my dad was like, my dad was a tough motherfucker. Tough guy. He was a drill sergeant in an army. And he called me into the kitchen. It was Christmas Day. It was like, I don't know. I was 14, so it must have been like 94, 95. And he came in, he rolled a joint, and he's like, "Smoke this." And I'm like, "No, no, 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 no." He's like, "Smoke it." So I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I was puffing. I was, I don't know what I was doing. And he's like, "You smoked it?" I'm like, "Yeah, Dad." He's like, "You smelled it? You touched it? You did what you did?" I'm like, "Yeah, Dad. Yeah, Dad." He's like, "You're never gonna fucking touch it again." Um, and I never did. I never smoked weed after that. Call me a fucking nerd. Hersey was given a job in Alaska, if I remember correctly. Surviving the Game was with Ice-T. I don't think it was done in Alaska. I think it was done on a remote island. Libra, Surviving the Game was amazing. Watched it multiple times as a kid with my cousin. Ice-T's best movie? Absolutely. You're welcome, A. Hayes. What's up, Talenton? Yeah, Surviving the Game was one of my favorite movies, like, of all time. I remember watching it with my dad. My brother and my dad watch it with me. Marrying a Kardashian is a cross between Get Out and Surviving the Game. It's not Get Out, and I'm not Cody hasn't been on in a couple weeks. I have a Kardashian movie pitch. It's coming out next Friday. It's gonna be on the TT, it's gonna be on the YT Shorts, and it's just think Surviving the Game with the Kardashians. More to come. More to come, everybody. Hersey, I watched it and once remember it was randomly, but I never thought to look for what the name was. Are you talking about Surviving the Game? Oh, Cody, shake my head. Yeah, I mean, Surviving the Game was just one of the coolest movies ever. Life has been brutal, busy time at work. Same. This was a week, guys. This was some fucking week. It was a crazy ass week. 3 scripts. I think last Friday we spoke and I had to get these scripts out and I got A plus plus news. Yeah, Surviving the Game. Surviving the Game with Ice-T, Hersey. We're doing polls, Pierce. We're gonna jump on it in a second. I just wanted to kind of warm the crowd up. Warm the crowd up. Surviving the Game, Hersey, one of my favorite movies ever. Absolutely recommend if you haven't seen it. I was in Mexico last week. I saw that on your TT, Hayes. Work sucked this week. I'm ready for some polls. Let's fucking go. Love my movie maniacs. Love my movie maniacs. Oh man, New Mexico sounds awesome. Yeah. Yeah. Guys, we're starting out with fucking Mixmaster Tim Burton here. Tim Burton poll. I'm excited because I think this is going to be very hard. Tim Burton poll. Starting fresh. Ugh. I'm going to go all 4 because this is just going to be fucking impossible, in my opinion. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Beetlejuice, Batman, and Edward Scissorhands. Ooh, Beetlejuice, Batman, Edward Scissorhands. I mean, this might be the hardest one I think we've ever done. Edward Scissorhands out the gate, Batman then. I mean, man, I really thought Beetlejuice would be fucking up there. What's up, Super Lizanne? Welcome in. Beetlejuice, Batman's in the lead. Not surprised. Edward Scissorhands tied with Batman. Beetlejuice, this poll is too hard. Nothing for Pee-wee. The Striped Hyena, all those movies are amazing. I know. 3-way fucking tie. Beetlejuice in the lead. Beetlejuice taking the lead over Batman. That's what I'm talking about. But no love for Pee-wee. I don't know what to do. Edward Scissorhands was Burton's magnum opus. These 4, I'll be honest with you, these 4 are probably the hardest. The next batches will get easier. I was just talking about Rubens earlier. Love him and blow. Yeah, Pee-wee. I just want you all to know. I want you all to know this. I saw all 4 of these in the movie theater. I saw Pee-wee's Big Adventure, I saw Beetlejuice, I saw Batman, and I saw Edward Scissorhands in the movie theater. Beetlejuice is in the lead. I would have probably chosen Beetlejuice too. Beetlejuice wouldn't be my. Edward's really good too, but I don't think Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands and Beetlejuice are tied. Holy shit. The Striped Hyena, yeah. No, it's the truth. I saw all 4 of these movies in the theater, and I was terrified of Large Marge, if everybody remembers from Pee-wee. I mean, I remember seeing Batman a couple times in the movie theater, and I definitely saw Beetlejuice and Edward Scissorhands at least once. His first 8 films were really good, then he fell off. Yeah, we're gonna get Large Marge sent you. Yeah, Beetlejuice, Batman, and Edward Scissorhands are tied. Should this just be it, though? Like, is this it? Sleepy Hollow sort of sold out. He sort of sold out. It's still a decent movie, though. Sleepy Hollow is good, but it's not. Look at this. Fuck it. Beetlejuice, Batman, and Edward Scissorhands are tied. And I don't know how this is gonna win. Beetlejuice, Batman, and Edward Scissorhands are fucking tied, and that is a true statement. If I was picking, if I was if it was me, I would go Beetlejuice, Batman, Edward Scissorhands, Pee-wee. Beetlejuice 1, Batman 2, Edward Scissorhands 3. Batman just took the lead. I'm gonna leave this poll up for a little bit because I feel like there's gonna be a lot more in here. The Shark Tiny, I've read a lot about his career. A lot of creatives who reigned him and helped him with the first films weren't around later on. Yeah. Thumbs up the live, guys. Thank you so much. Sharp Tiny, he also worked on Nightmare Before Christmas, obviously. Yeah, but it wasn't he didn't direct it, Nightmare Before Christmas. He was it's funny how Disney calls it Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. Libra, my heart was Pee-wee, but I went with Edward Scissorhands, and this is coming from a diehard Batman fan, and Beetlejuice is a masterpiece. There's no wrong answers. I know. But right now, Batman's in the lead, not by a lot. Well, maybe a lot. Maybe Batman did same as Coraline. The next rounds are gonna be easier. Oh, maybe not. But the newer films of his, like Beetlejuice, Dumbo, like, I don't know. Large Marge Forever scared me, same. I'm not surprised that Batman's beating everything. I'm not surprised, but the fact that Beetlejuice and Edward Scissorhands are tied. I want to pick Batman, but I picked Beetlejuice for sure. I probably would have picked Beetlejuice also. Guys, hit that thumbs up. Let's get some thumbs up and hundreds in here. All right, Batman has a healthy lead. But I feel like this is gonna be it, though. I feel like Batman is gonna beat out the rest of his choices. Who helped make it? Striped Hyena. Yeah, he did help make it, but they gave Tim Disney gave Tim Burton credit for everything. We're in Disney World a lot. We love Disney World, and it's literally Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, it's not who directed that? I don't it's not even in his filmography. It's not even considered a Tim Burton film. But the story is the IP was his. I mean, Batman's a clear winner here. Batman's definitely the winner. Beetlejuice and Edward Scissorhands. I feel like that deserves its own poll, though. Libra, Tim Burton brought the very best out of Depp. I agree with you. I agree with you. I still feel like Depp's Pirates, like, we should do a Johnny Depp poll. We should do Johnny Depp. That's gonna be really, really hard. All right, I feel like Batman won. Henry Selick directed Nightmare, of course, Pierce, yes. But you're not gonna see on Disney merch, Henry Selick's Nightmare Before Christmas. For sure, he helped put Depp on the map as a leading man. Yes, Pierce. Yes, for Johnny. All right, so maybe we'll do like let me because Tim Burton won't take that long. Let me finish out. Well, I don't want to finish out, but let me do the next round of Tim Burton movies because there won't be much more. Batman Returns, Ed Wood, Mars Attacks, Sleepy Hollow. This is not going to be easy. Batman Returns, one of the best Christmas movies ever. Ed Wood, Mars Attacks, one of my personal favorites. Sleepy Hollow, not my favorite Tim Burton. Not my favorite Tim Burton. This is not easy. I don't believe this is easy. Batman Returns, I'd be voting for. For me, it'd be a toss up between Batman Returns and Mars Attacks. A Hayes knows what she's picking. Batman Returns out in the front by a lot. By a lot. Nothing for Ed Wood or Mars Attacks. FYI. Nothing. I made the wrong vote. I meant to vote for Ed Wood. Dawn? Tough. You missed it. The vote's casted. There's no recounting, Dawn. Libra Burton's Depp characters crushes pirates. I don't know. They kind of jumped the shark a little with Jack. I know that's unpopular opinion. Pirates was overrated after the first film. Changed my mind. I got to tell you, Pirates, the second movie, is one of my favorite movies of all time. So I don't agree with that. I respect your opinion. I thought Pirates 2 was better than Pirates 1. Dawn, even if you did choose Ed Wood, Batman Returns annihilated everything. Batman Returns practically blew out Ed Wood, Mars Attacks, and Sleepy Hollow. I'm surprised Mars Attacks didn't get that much love. I loved Mars Attacks. Damn, Batman Returns wins, but Mars Attacks was awesome. Agreed. Fantastic alien movie that's totally different from all others. Masterpiece. And these next four, I honestly think like the first four is peak Burton. Mars Attacks rules, but not really many people voted for it. I loved Mars Attacks. Pirates have one more memorable gag to me. Have more memorable gags to me. I don't know, Hersey. I loved the Pirates movies. Thank you, Striped Hyena. I loved Mars Attacks. I also saw all four of these in the movie theater. It was good. I loved Ed Wood, Dawn says, because it was such a wild story and the only Burton could tell. Yeah. Libra 7, Pirates 2 was good after Pirates 2. You're funny, dude. I know what you're fucking referring to. We don't talk about those type of movies on this chat. We have ladies in here, damn it, Libra. Dawn and Ahaze are classy, refined women. We don't talk about Pirates 2, God damn it. The Striped Hyena, it was crazy how good Burton was in the 80s and 90s. Yeah, this was peak Burton. I think he was replaced by an imposter in 99. He just kind of jumped the shark. Eyes Wide Shut got him. Funny. We don't talk about Pirates 2, God damn it, Libra. Yeah, he sold out. His movies definitely got not more lovable, if you know what I mean. Like Beetlejuice was lovable, Batman Returns was lovable. Like you loved Batman Returns. Michelle's Catwoman and Danny's Penguin made the film just wow. He's one of my favorite Batman villains in any Batman film. I'm not talking about the Burton films. I'm talking about in any Dark Knight, any of the Snyderverse ones. The Penguin, Danny DeVito's Penguin, was one of my all-time favorite villains. They were so good. Libra's laughing. We don't talk about Pirates 2 here, God damn it, Libra. We talk about Dead Man's Chest, but we don't talk about Pirates 2. All right, Batman Returns is the fucking winner. I'm not even waiting on any more polling right here. Guys, hit that thumbs up and fucking hit those hundies. You know what to do. Hit the hundreds. All right, now it kind of gets to be like Burton. Planet of the Apes, Big Fish, Charlie, and Corpse Bride. Planet of the Apes. Planet of the Apes. Big Fish, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But like peak Burton? No. Corpse Bride. I mean, you see what I'm saying? Like, you got Beetlejuice, Batman. You got like Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Edward Scissorhands. And then you got like kind of newer Burton. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory out in the lead Planet of the Apes shocked anyone voted for it. I loved Burton's Planet of the Apes. I think I'm some of the only people on planet Earth that like. Yeah, this is Imposter Burton striped. Yes. Corpse Bride, I don't I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever seen it. I think I've seen it like on TV and like I was just scrolling my phone. I think I watched it with my daughter once. Big Fish, also like fine, but like just not. Oh my god, other day I found a Corpse Bride Blockbuster DVD behind the shelves of Hyena. I love Charlie, but nothing compared to Gene Wilder. I agree. I probably would have went Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Planet of the Apes, Big Fish, then Corpse Bride. And Big Fish and Corpse Bride would be really like a really distant 3rd and 4th. Hersey, I wrote a play. It's a criminal comedy version of Big Fish. Cool, man. Love that, Hersey. Hersey, is there a place that we could all support you? Is there like a TikTok channel, an Instagram, something that we could support you? That's really awesome, man. Big Fish was just okay. Again, yeah, I saw it. I think I rented Big Fish. I think I actually rented Big Fish when Netflix was delivering. You mailed DVDs to your house, which I still kind of wish they were. Out of respect for Gene, I refuse to vote for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory Libra. I get it. I get Russ money. Russ, where you at, bro? Russ, we're back Friday nights, 8 p.m. right now. We're doing a Tim Burton poll. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory's in lead. Batman won. Batman Returns won. And now we're up to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is not beating Batman Returns. There's no fucking way. Russ, I'm glad you're here, bro. How was your week, man? The Striped Hyena. Did Burton have the biggest fall off of any directors? I kind of think so, Hyena. No, I don't disagree with your statement, dude. I really don't disagree with your statement. Like we just went from like, oh man, Big Fish and Charlie are tied? No, Charlie took the lead. What's up, Hallie? Big Fish and Charlie and the Chocolate Factory are tied. I mean, come on, guys. Really? Heine, you are a true Burton fan. To me, like, he didn't, like, nothing is beating Beetlejuice. Nothing is beating Beetlejuice. Everybody say hi to my niece, Hallie. Everybody say hi to my niece, Hallie. Dawn remembered. Dawn remembered the assignment. It shouldn't be close. I agree. Charlie and Big Fish should not be this close. Next up, Sweeney Todd, Alice in Wonderland, Dark Shadows, Frankenweenie. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I honestly don't think anything's beating Batman or Batman Returns. And I feel like if Beetlejuice would have made it to the top, if Beetlejuice would have beaten Batman, I don't think anything would have been beating Beetlejuice. If Edward Scissorhands beat Beetlejuice and Batman, I feel like Edward Scissorhands would have won. I loved Sweeney Todd too, but like, is it going to beat Batman for Best Burton? Batman always wins, Space Monkey. Always. Won't beat anything though. Hersey, I sent you a message on TT, respond to your email about my short story, but I never planned on publishing anything. I just shared my writing with my friends. I looked into publishing on Kindle. Yeah, you got to do it, Hersey. Your stuff is good, man. Your stuff is good, and it will be seen worldwide. This is how I started. I was writing screenplays, and the screenplays had no traction when I was in my 20s and 30s. Well, it got more towards my late 30s. So I started turning them into novels and self-publishing them, and it took off. And I'm going to tell you some Hollywood advice. This is from the top Illuminati tier of the entertainment industry. You don't own the script, you own the book. Never forget that. You don't own the screenplay. You could hand that screenplay into a studio and they're going to go, thank you very much. Here's a couple $100,000. Bye. Charlie wins. Not best Tim Burton, but. Sweeney Todd, Alice, Dark, and Franken. Sweeney Todd. Was it Frankenweenie? Sweeney Todd, Alice in Wonderland, Dark Shadows, and Frankenweenie. I watched Frankenweenie with my kids, but I just remember scrolling my phone. Frankenweenie's pretty good. Yeah. This is not that hard though. I feel like I would probably go Sweeney Todd, Dark Shadows, Alice, Frankenweenie. Yeah, Sweeney Todd, Dark Shadows, Alice, Frankenweenie. I mean, no one likes Dark Shadows compared to these other movies. Frankenweenie's pretty good compared to the others. Yeah, but no one's getting Frankenweenie love today. I don't know why. Frankenweenie was good, but like, do I dare put a Nightmare on Elm Street? Nightmare on Elm Street. You see how stupid I am today? Do I dare put a Nightmare Before Christmas? Alice in Wonderland was the beginning of the end for Burton, in my opinion. I disagree with that. I disagree with that, Space Monkey. I feel like like Planet of the Apes was his downfall. In my opinion, just in my opinion. I feel like Planet of the Apes, he really like anything after that, it was done. Like nothing would ever, and then that Beetlejuice came out. Striped Hyena, the popular opinion is that Planet of the Apes was his downfall. Yes. Yes. And I didn't know that, by the way. That's coming from me. And I saw Planet of the Apes in the theaters. I took all my cousins. There's 5 boys in my family. And I took 5 of them to see Planet of the Apes. And I remember really liking it. I like the newer ones better. The newer ones, Amanda Jaffa wrote. Sleepy Hollow is when he became too commercialized, I'm convinced. Frankenweenie, it was a personal film, and Tim's love for his dog. Todd was okay, but Cannibal Burgers is gross. Yeah. And Alice in Wonderland, I don't even remember it, to be honest. Like, I remember seeing Johnny as the Mad Hatter, and like that was cool and everything, but I don't remember that fucking movie. And I remember watching it. I remember like the end scene. It was kind of cool, but like I don't remember like digging it. Sweeney Todd crushed. But again, there's no way Sweeney Todd is beating his first 4. I don't believe he directed that one. Sweeney Todd? No, he definitely did. Last 4: Big Eyes, Peregrine, Dumbo, Beetlejuice. Dawn, I saw Planet in Boston and Babyface was in the row ahead of me. That's pretty cool. Even if his name was on it, Wonderland. No, he definitely directed Alice in Wonderland. And I think it is Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. I don't know. I don't remember seeing that in the parks. But Sweeney Todd won. I mean, this is no-brainer. Even if his name was on it, he didn't direct it. Right, it's not yeah, right. We don't I see what you're saying now. Like Tim Burton started really, really difficult and got progressively less difficult. It was made by Disney. Disney's they have a lot to redeem. Sweeney Todd, game over. Big Eyes, I actually liked Big Eyes. But I rented Big Eyes. I didn't, Big Eyes. I'm not putting all of this out. Can I copy and paste this? Can I copy and paste this? Hold on. If this is a game changer, if I can. Oh yeah, I can. It's not gonna be no, this doesn't work. All right, let me do this again. Big Eyes, Miss Peregrine's home for can't even fit it. So I'm gonna do Mrs. Peregrine. You all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Miss Peregrine, Dumbo, Beetlejuice. Dumbo was good, but again, it was a one and done for me. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice. I mean, I don't know how they read that script and said, "This is gold." I don't know how they read that script and said, this is comedy gold here." I don't like I remember watching Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, and I don't even remember it. Big Eyes, I agree with that. Big Eyes out in the lead. I liked Big Eyes. That was with Christoph Waltz. It was another story many people didn't know. Yeah, Big Eyes was good. It's not beating Batman or Beetlejuice, the original Beetlejuice, but it's definitely beating everything here. Vote down below, guys. Everyone's fucking dropping off because everyone's like, "What the fuck is this Tim Burton movies?" Hein, are we going to pretend he was on set directing Dumbo every day? Yeah, I mean, I watched that. I unfortunately bought that because my kids needed a movie to watch on a flight. So I bought Dumbo and like we watched it and it was like, why did I buy that? It's like I still own Dumbo. Only saw Peregrine out of a batch and didn't see others. Probably won't. Didn't bother watching Beetlejuice number two. Yeah, it was Beetlejuice times two Libra. Yeah, no, it was not a well done movie. I did not like it. Big Eyes I liked a lot. But again, Big Eyes is not beating his OG Tim Burton. I'm not going to leave this poll up for long. Yeah, Big Eyes is the best of those. Agreed, Hyena. Agreed, 100%. I'm not surprised at this poll. Maybe one or two votes for Dumbo, maybe, but I know Big Eyes is taking it all. I'm not going to keep this up long. Big Eyes wins. All right, so my question is, do I even dare put Batman against everything? Do I even dare do that? Because I know like Batman. I'm gonna do it. Maybe we'll do a Johnny Depp poll after this. Batman 89, you know what that is, right? Batman versus Batman Returns. I'm really curious to know how much Batman is gonna beat. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? No fucking way. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Sweeney Todd, and Big Eyes. I'm gonna combine. I'm gonna fucking combine Sweetie Todd and Big Eyes to see if this. I've never done this before, guys. To see if this even. Yeah, I, I combined Sweeney Todd and Big Eyes to see if one person's gonna vote for. It's over. It's not even. It's not. This is not contest. Batman and Batman Returns though is a contest. Batman Returns takes the fucking lead. I don't disagree with this at all. Bros and sisters, I don't disagree with this at all. I like this a lot. I believe Batman Returns was the better movie. I agree with this poll 100%. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Sweeney Todd and Big Eyes, like, yeah, they're Tim Burton movies, but like no one, you know. But I'm telling you, I was gonna be surprised that Batman Returns didn't at least get close or take the lead. But Batman Returns is crushing Batman right now. Apparently, Nicholson enjoyed his performance so much in the film that he would watch it every week for months. I believe that. I do that with some of my content too, where I watch myself and go, you got to do that better next time. Batman Returns is Tim Burton's best movie. That's the way it's looking. Unless there's like going to be 10 more people coming in here and voting differently. Batman Returns took Batman to another level, no disrespect to Jack Joker. No, and honestly, like, Batman OG looks kinda dated, where, like, Batman Returns actually looks really good, and it's a really good Christmas movie too. Let's go, A. Hayes. It it also got the best Batman franchise taken away from him. Yeah. Hersey, the Joker is more exciting, the Penguin is poetic. That's great. I like that. Hyena, it also got the Batman franchise taken away from him, as good as the movie was. Yeah, but Batman 3, who was that? Was that Val Kilmer? Or that was George Clooney? With Jim Carrey and Tommy Lee Jones? I think that was Val Kilmer. Yeah, well, we did get a Batman 3. We did get a Batman 3, but it was with Jim Carrey as a Riddler. They never got the Riddler right. Michael, take the poll public. Batman Returns, Pee-wee, Edward Scissorhands, Beetlejuice. Take the poll public. Done. Done. I'm doing it right now. Burton. Batman. Batman Returns. Beetlejuice. What was it? What was the last one? Libra? Edward Scissorhands. I can't do Pee-wee. I could do I'm gonna do Edward Scissorhands. Best Burton. Batman Returns, Beetlejuice, Edward Scissorhands. I can't do Pee-wee. It only allows me 4, and I feel like Edward Scissorhands would make it harder. Batman Return pissed off the studio, so they didn't let him make Batman 3. I didn't know that, Hyena. Do you know the controversy about Batman Returns? No, I had no idea. All I know is I just loved it. Libra, I say the same point to throw respect on Batman Returns for Christmas movies. It is a Christmas movie. Fair, I guess Pee-wee misses the cut. It does. I mean, Pee-wee didn't get 1 vote here, so there's no way that, like, the masses are gonna be voting for Pee-wee over Batman Returns. But I think this poll is very, very accurate. I think the Burton poll seriously has been the most accurate director polling I've seen. Right? Like Spielberg won Jaws. Uh Kubrick, I think it was what won that time? I think it was Clockwork won. Clockwork won Kubrick. They replaced him for Batman 3. Striped Titan, message was retracted. It was that you or is it someone else? Yeah, it was too scary for kids, which affected sales, toy sales. Interesting. I didn't know that. But Batman Returns, I mean, it was, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. Probably my top 5 favorite Christmas movies, Batman Returns. Just phenomenal. Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman, man. Yeah, Hyena. And they never really got Batman right after that. I mean, even with Nolan, I loved the Nolan movies. They're fucking great. But nothing beats Batman Returns. She would have made a great Alice. Michelle Pfeiffer? Yeah. Kidman was good too. Yeah, she would have. They both played Batman's love interest. Yeah. That's really funny. Batman Returns crushed. I mean, this is I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Let me see how many movies Johnny has. Let me see how many movies Johnny Depp has. I don't want his discography. I don't want his alcohol and drug use. I don't want his Amber Heard. Where the fuck is the Johnny Depp's filmography? Johnny Depp filmography. Pardon me. Oh fuck. We're gonna be here forever. I might save this for next Friday night. Nightmare on Elm Street, Private Resort, Platoon, Crybaby, Edward Scissorhands, Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, Arizona Dream, Benny and June, What's Eating Gilbert Grape, Ed Wood, Don Juan DeMarco, Dead Man, Nick of Time, Con Man, The Brave, Donnie Brasco, Fear and Loathing, Ninth Gate, Astronaut's Wife, Sleepy Hollow, Chocolat, Night Before Falls, The Man Who Cried, Blow from Hell, Pirates, Black Pearl, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, I love that movie. Happily Ever After, Libertine, Finding Neverland, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Corpse Bride, Dead Man's Chest, At World's End, Sweeney Todd, Imaginarium, Public Enemies, Alice in Wonderland, The Tourist, Rango, Pirates on Stranger Tides, The Rum Diary, Hugo, 21 Jump Street, Dark Shadows, Lone Ranger, Lucky Them, Transcendence, Tusk, Into the Woods, Mordecai, Black Mass, Alice Through the Looking Glass, Fantastic Beasts, Yoga Hosers, The Black Gondola, I don't know what the fuck that is, Murder on the Orient Express, Pirates, Dead Men Tell No Tales, London Fields, Sherlock Gnomes, Fantastic Beasts, The Professor, City of Lies, Waiting for Barbarians, Minamata, Joan DeBarry, Johnny Puff, Modi, 3 Days of the Wing of Madness, Day Drinker, and Ebenezer, A Christmas Carol. I think I don't. It's gonna take. That's gonna take a long time. Drug. The Johnny Depp filmography, I will probably hit up next week unless something bigger comes in the mix. But I honestly don't think anything's beating the Pirates movies for Johnny Depp. I mean, like, I don't think like Public Enemies, which was a great movie, or Rango. Rango could probably come out on top. 21 Jump Street, Black Mass was pretty good. But like early 2000s Johnny Depp was peak Johnny Depp. Blow may come out on top. Donnie Brasco. We should also do like a Jake G. Yeah. Nine. He's got a huge filmography. Like when you think of Johnny Depp, everyone kind of thinks of Pirates or like Blow. But Jesus fucking Christ, Secret Window, Finding Neverland, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Corpse Bride. He did a ton of pirate movies. Public Enemies was a great fucking film. That was Michael Mann. It was a great movie. We should do Michael Mann. I think we did Michael Mann once. And everyone chose Heat, which I don't know what the fuck you're all thinking with Heat. I don't know what the fuck you're all thinking with Heat. Jake G. Of course, A. Hayes wants Jake G. Jake Gyllenhaal filmography. I don't care about his stage and screen. I just want film. City Slickers. Fuck, he was in City Slickers. Jake G. A Dangerous Woman, Josh and SAM, Homegrown, October Sky, Donnie Darko, Bubble Boy, Lovely and Amazing, The Good Girl Highway, Moonlight Mile, Abby Singer, Day After Tomorrow, great Jake G. Jiminy Glick, The Man Who Walked Between the Towers, Brokeback, Proof, Jarhead was good. Zodiac, Rendition, Brothers, Prince of Persia, also great film. Love and Other Drugs, Source Code, End the Watch, Prisoners, Enemy, Nightcrawler, Accidental Love, Southpaw, Everest, Demolition, Nocturnal Animals, Life, Okja. I've never even heard of that. Stronger Wildlife, The Sisters Brothers, Velvet Buzzsaw, Spider-Man Far From Home, Spirit Untamed, The Guilty, Ambulance, Strange World, Guy Ritchie's The Covenant, Roadhouse, The Bride, In the Gray, Remain, Roadhouse 2, and Honeymoon with Harry. I mean, not leading man material. What's up, Juan01? What's going on, dude? Donnie Darko is going to win that whole thing. I would say that. I would say that without a question. That Nocturnal Animals was great. Zodiac was really good. But I don't think anything is going to beat Donnie Darko. Maybe Bubble Boy. Or the question is, would Brokeback do it? Brokeback or Jarhead? To me, that's peak Jake G. Listen to this. Brokeback, Proof, Jarhead, Zodiac. Like, that's hard. Brokeback Proof, Jarhead, Zodiac. I'd probably go Jarhead, Zodiac, Brokeback, then Proof. We should also do a Philip Seymour Hoffman. It is hard. Maybe a Philip Seymour Hoffman. He also didn't have a huge. Donnie Darko would probably win. It didn't do well in the theaters either, Donnie Darko. It just became like a cult classic afterwards. Yeah, Johnny Depp, Jake G. Like, we could maybe do a Jake G and Johnny Depp brawl. Like, who's the better actor? I also want to do a Brad Pitt. We did Brad Pitt, I think, right? Nightcrawler was there, Mr. Stevie's. Nightcrawler was great, but like, I don't think it's beating Donnie Darko. Nightwatch, I didn't see. Yeah, Nightcrawler. Better than Donnie Darko, though? Libra, best Jake G movie, Donnie Darko. Not even a debate. Close the polls. I agree with that. Like, Batman Returns is Tim Burton's best movie, and I'm so fucking happy that won. Johnny Depp's we're gonna be here till fucking midnight. And I have a long ass fucking drive ahead of me tomorrow. Did we did Star Wars, right? We haven't done best Marvel though. That would be a really good fucking that would be a really good. I feel like Marvel should be like the cinematic universe because it's so fucking relevant. And there's so many of them in order. Jesus Christ. We're gonna be this is gonna be a long stream. Marvel, Iron Man, The Incredible Hulk, Iron Man 2, Thor, Captain America, The First Avenger, The Avengers. Phase 2, Iron Man 3, Thor the Dark World, Captain America, Winter Soldier. I feel like that would win everything. Guardians of the Galaxy, Avengers, Age of Ultron, Ant-Man. Phase 3, Captain America, Civil War, Doctor Strange, Guardians Volume 2, Spider-Man, Thor, Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War. I mean, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Captain Marvel, Endgame, Spider-Man Far From Home. Phase 4. This is probably everyone's favorite phase. This is probably Hayes' favorite phase. Black Widow, Shang-Chi, Eternal, Spider-Man No Way Home, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, Thor, Love and Thunder, and Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. And then phase 5, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Guardians 3, The Marvels, Deadpool and Wolverine, Captain America, Brave New World, and Thunderbolts. And then the newest one, phase 6, is Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Avengers, Doomsday, Avengers, Secret War. Future, Black Panther 3, Armor Wars, Blade, Shang-Chi again, Untitled X-Men. I'm going to start with a taste. I'm going to start with a taste here. I'm going to start with a fucking taste here. Iron Man. This is gonna be really hard. The Incredible Hulk. Iron Man 2. This is gonna be this is gonna be like really, really difficult. All right, I'm gonna put this out right now. Just for the first 3. And then I'm gonna do this is just phase 1 of Marvel. Because there's a lot here. Fox, Sony, Marvel. No, this is just Marvel. Anything that has to do with Marvel. And yes, Fox is in there. Actually, I didn't see any X-Men movies. No, I don't think those are in there. Iron Man and Hulk. Iron Man taking the lead. Marvel went downhill after Disney bought it. Ah, Infinity War? I don't agree with that. Paramount made Iron Man and Captain America. Yes. I feel like I think it got a little better, to be honest. Next up is Thor, Captain America, and the Avengers. Iron Man crushed. Not surprised. OG Iron Man, Jon Favreau's Iron Man, crushed. Hang on. I want to do phase one first. Thor, Captain America, the first Avenger. I only liked Iron Man 1, Hersey. I get it. Out of that batch or in total? And the Avengers. I only liked Iron Man 1 out of that batch, Hersey, or of all of Marvel, out of the Iron Mans. You see, Iron Man 3 I felt was better than 1. Mr. Stevie's, you're in Philadelphia? I'm actually going to Philadelphia tomorrow. No, Disney bought it as it was already progressing. I don't think Disney did much to help, but after Endgame, that's when it felt like Disney started making it go downhill, said Mr. Stevie's. After Endgame, I don't think there was Marvel. Oh, wow, a new Eyes Wide Shut video I gotta watch. Yeah, the new Eyes Wide dropped today on my YouTube. I can't believe it's not butter. Strive Tiny, you are anti-Disney, my man. Captain America beating out the Avengers, little surprised. I'm not gonna lie. The Sam Raimi's movies are awesome. Yeah. So I guess this is Disney Marvel. No, because this Paramount. So that was phase one. What we just did here was phase one. Dawn, thank you so much. I have to run, guys. I need to edit tomorrow. See you all soon. Safe drive, Mike. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, I'm actually driving to Philly for an event tomorrow night. Wife's family. Best Marvel film of all time, Captain America: Winter Soldier. I don't disagree. Dawn, thank you. I will be on here next Friday. Feels like Friday's like Friday night's the right time for YouTube. I feel like Infinity War. All right, so I'm gonna end this and I'll go. What's better, Captain America or Iron Man 1? You know what? I'm not. Oh, because there's so many fucking Marvel movies. Iron Man or Captain America, the first Avenger. Yeah, Mr. Stevie's. Guardians would be in phase two. The Guardians movies were great. Yeah, I know, but everyone's all in on Iron Man. And no, that's not the actual superhero. That's the film. I should have put Marvel movie. Hersey, other than uh the grenade scene, the first Avenger had no heart. I kind of disagree with that, Hersey. I understand your take. I kind of disagree with that, not to be arbitrary, but I felt Iron Man definitely had way more heart than Captain America, but I thought it was a very good movie. 101, the first Avenger was the quintessential superhero movie. It was just fan. Libra, Guardians movies were excellent. Yes. Mr. Stevie's Mike, I better not see you in Kensington tomorrow or I'm telling your mom. I'm not familiar with Philly. I've been to Philly a few times, but I have an event tomorrow in literally the heart of Philadelphia tomorrow night. So my family and I are driving down. So I'm going to Philly. I don't what's Kensington? Is that like the red light district of Philadelphia, Mr. Stevie's? I'm gonna be with my kids. You guys are so fucking funny. Got Ohio in the house. Kensington is the biggest open air drug market on the East Coast. Oh, shows you how naive and pampered and sheltered I am, Mr. Stevie's. Mr. Stevie's, I'm gonna be the events by like Ben Franklin's grave or some shit. It's like in Midtown. Like it's like right there. Uh it's by Ben Franklin's grave. I don't remember what other landmarks were there. The Betsy Ross House, open air is that by Kensington? Michael, be careful in Philly, bro. Yeah, no, we're not happy about going. I'm not happy about going. Wife's family. Have a milestone for a child. Gotta go. Wife's family. Gotta go. I'm sorry, Hayes. It's the truth. We gotta go. We got the invite. Got it. Just tell me when. Tell me what you want me to wear. Good to go. So my son looked at me and said, "We're going to Philadelphia tomorrow." I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Can we tell them like we're sick or something?" I'm like, "No, we can't." So I'm literally driving to Philadelphia tomorrow. And it's like my daughter came to me. She's like, "We're going to Philadelphia tomorrow." I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "Can you tell them that I'm sick?" I'm like, "No, we can't." Hersey, man, you reminded me of a story I wrote. Stevie's, I wrote a crime drama about the fentanyl problem in Pittsburgh. Woo. Hey, Hayes, how far is the drive? Probably about 2.5 hours, 3 hours. I don't mind. I love to drive. I love to drive. It's one of the greatest things in the world. I can drive. If someone's like, "Let's go to Florida right now," I'd be like, "I'm in. Let's go," and I would just drive to Florida. Love to drive. But about 2.5 hours. But yeah, Mr. TV's Kensington is the market. It's just a really rundown area in general. Can't get too much into it. You should be good though if you're staying near Center City, Old City. Yeah, that's where it is. It's literally in the center of town. I mean, it's like I think it's Camden across into Philadelphia, and the event is I think by the Betsy Ross House or the Ben Franklin something. So gotta gotta go. I hope my wife's cousins aren't watching this. They're really nice people. I'm not joking, but like it's driving to Philadelphia, you know. My wife's cousins are actually very good people. Mischievous, if you have time, check out Franklin Fountains on Front End Market. Best ice cream I've had in the city so far. We've gone to the Ben Franklin Museum. We went to his house years ago. We've vacationed in Philadelphia, and we've seen the city. We loved it down there. It was super cool. Philly's a fun city. Just don't really feel like going tomorrow. You know, I like my wife's family, but I just don't feel like driving to Philly tomorrow. you know? Alright, so we just did phase 1 and Iron Man clearly won. But I don't think Iron Man's gonna beat other Marvel movies like Guardians or Avengers or Spider-Man or Thor: Ragnarok. So I feel like next Friday night, I feel like we're gonna dive into the Marvel films. I've never been to Pittsburgh, although I did eat at Primanti Bros, one Super Bowl, it was Green Bay versus Pittsburgh. I was in Vegas, and I was staying at the Mirage, and Aaron Rodgers was in the Super Bowl. That was Aaron Rodgers versus Big Ben, and they catered in from Pittsburgh from Primanti Brothers, and I remember eating Primanti Brothers in the Mirage in this big, like, dining hall because, we used to go to events all the time in Vegas, and, it was great. Primanti Brothers from Pittsburgh was phenomenal. Yep, Ben versus Aaron, and Aaron Rodgers won that year. Hersey, share your works with the family here. Yeah, Pittsburgh, when I ate in Vegas, the Pittsburgh food, I was floored. I remember eating it going, "This is delicious. This is really, really good food." Like, the cold cuts were quality, quality cold cuts. Yes, Primanti Bros. Had it when we went to a draft a few weeks ago. Yeah, Primanti Bros is the real deal. That's really great, great deli. The fucking sandwich is, like, this big. Love Primanti Brothers. I was raised in Pittsburgh, moved to Ohio. Cool. I once went to Columbus for a meeting with a client when, years ago, and, and I don't is Columbus? You don't have to say where you're from, Hayes. I mean, this is the internet here. Iron Man 1. I feel like we're gonna dig deep into, like, Marvel next week. Yeah, I've never been to Pittsburgh. Yeah, I'm 13 miles southeast of Columbus. Cool. Beautiful area. I liked Columbus. Very sleepy, like a very sleepy town. Really good steakhouses. They had a really good steakhouse row there. If you can't tell, I try to find the best food in the city I visit. FYI. Like, we started with Pittsburgh, and I've never been to Pittsburgh, but I did eat Primanti Brothers when I went to a Super Bowl party in Vegas. But they had really good steakhouses in Columbus, like really, really good food. This was a fun chat. The Tim Burton chat was a really good chat. This was super fucking fun. Guys, this was great. I gotta start packing for my road trip tomorrow. But we did Tim Burton tonight, and I feel like we, like, piqued everyone's interest with Marvel. I feel like we have a really, really killer Marvel poll next week. Lot of Marvel movies to cover. Tons of Marvel movies to cover. So, I hope everyone's got a great fucking weekend ahead. My birthday is next week. A week and a half. Mr. Stevens, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Hersey, A. Hayes, thank you so much. You guys are great. Libra, Poll, you got to survive one night and win $1,000,000, but you got to spend 24 hours in the streets. Baltimore versus Philly, go. I wouldn't play. There's no way. Baltimore versus Philly, I'd probably choose Philly. As terrible as that may sound, I would probably choose Philly. A. Hayes, thank you. Hersey, thank you. You guys are legendary. Michael's Movie Lounge. Another one in the books. I like this Friday night thing. I dig this. And I am moving, so things will change as soon as I get down when I have to, but we'll figure it out. I'm not concerned. You guys are my family. You guys are my movie family. I appreciate you guys so much. You guys have a safe, fun, awesome weekend. Guys, go watch a movie.